Following segment is sponsored by Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti.
The Department of Defense has made COVID-19 vaccines mandatory for the nation's troops and has given them staggered deadlines ranging as soon as this November until June of 2022 to comply, depending upon the branch of the military. Here to help examine this issue is managing partner Paul Harding from the law firm of Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti. Paul, so I'm going to get right into it. Why the push to ensure that all troops are vaccinated?
Well, I think we're seeing a couple things. One is we're seeing that the nation is getting vaccinated. We saw college kids couldn't go back to school without it. We're seeing healthcare workers mandatory, right? So you think about it, if you're in the military, you work, your employer is the federal government, right? So they're sort of kind of making what they perceive to be their own to be vaccinated. And again, under certain circumstances, they need to be out in the general public and they're going to be exposing others if they have the vaccine. Kind of something that was not unexpected.
Why are there different dates for different branches of the military? Why isn't this just a uniform requirement across the board?
Well, officially they're saying, look, the military's big, we're going to do it in increments. But the truth is, it's big, but not as big as the country, which is moving along pretty quickly. In the 1990s, they required the anthrax vaccine. And what they saw was it was a large number of people just outside of the normal people who did not re-enlist, folks who were in the National Guard who went on some hiatus and said, well, we're going to sit out for a while. So I think to some degree, they want to see how it plays out. They don't want to lose a bunch of people and leave us in a military vulnerable position.
Absolutely. Is there any way to opt out of the vaccine for soldiers? And what are the consequences for members of the military who just refuse?
Yeah, well, opting out's not going to happen because, if you say, well, I don't believe in vaccines, you've had a lot of vaccines and you've agreed to it already to be in the military, right? When you show up, it's vaccination time. So that argument's not really going to win the day. The medical, very limited. But what's going to happen, of course, is going to be folks that we see all over the country, whether you're a basketball player or whether you're, in whatever position, saying, I'm not doing it, a pilot, et cetera. So when they do that, we're going to see administrative hearings. It could get to the level of a discharge, less than honorable. And I think we're going to see how it plays out, but they're anticipating that this stuff will be happening and in the news. And again, to the degree, the number of people that don't cooperate with this mandate, going to wait and see.
All right, Paul. Well, of course, we'll see more developments as the deadlines approach. If you'd like to keep up with this topic, just head to our website, cbs6albany.com.